Talking about besties, right? Keep in mind, a bestie, a best friend, is a person that has your best interest at heart. And if your interests at heart have been subjugated to a level, say 3 on a scale of 10, then what interest can they protect when you've set your standards, set your ways, and set your life path so low? And if they meet you at your life path, then they themselves should be willing to be pulled up. And those that are there to pull them up are those people unsuspecting that'll meet them in life to and fro, and they'll gather from them and they'll grow. And then they'll gather more from others and they'll grow some more. What we have to understand is in order to be a best friend to a person, you have to first know that person. If you don't know that person, then how can you be any best thing to them? You have to know their habits, good and bad. These things happen over time, and as a friend, you're supposed to correct them. You're supposed to unalign them off of any path that's not good for them. And if you don't unalign them off those paths, then you there, in fact, lead your friend, as you would call it, into the greater fields laden with spikes. We have to be very mindful of my brother, my sister. You my brother, you my sister, how so? A true friend is going to be concerned about your mother, your father, if they're living. Aunts, uncles, cousins, and the people that matter to you. And almost every roundabout, there'll be some type of a touching in one of those areas. And if not, then the conversation had an ulterior motive. The person had an objective. And whatever that was, that's where they directed their interests. That's the key component to knowing who's truly interested in you. Questions. If the person's not asking, then there's no way that they can know unless you're forwarding it to them. And if you're forwarding it to them, why? Are you in dire straits to get something off of your chest? And is it to somebody that can actually honor what you're giving them, no matter what it is that you're giving them? You want it to be honored. You want it to be protected. You don't want your information in other people's minds, and you don't want the person you're giving your information to look at you differently based on something within that information that might not be practically applaudable. See, so when dealing with friends, we're dealing with an area of lots of things. People pass away, needs pop up at any given day or time, and it's your opportunity to show who you are and how much that person and who you know them to be means to you. And this is how you edify one another. This is the instruction that's proper daily. And to a human's detriment, they don't like correction. They like to be in a state of rebellion. They like to say, I know this. I can do this. I don't need your direction in any way, shape, or form. And what this does, once again, is it breaks up a relationship or an association, not a friendship. The concept of friendship is that you should have people within your world that share your morals, your behavior. They uphold great character, honor, nobility, proper speech, absence of slander, absence of profanity, absence of ignorance,